This is a study of filmmaking techniques on the auteur Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino is a renowned filmmaker known for his distinctive style and unique storytelling devices. Born on March 27, 1963 in Knoxville, Tennessee, Tarantino's early life and passions for cinema heavily influenced his later works. Growing up, he worked at a video rental store where he developed an extensive knowledge of films from various genres and eras, which would play a significant role in shaping his own filming style. Themes in Tarantino's work. Tarantino's films are characterized by several recurring themes, including vengeance, nonlinear storytelling, pop culture references, and witty dialogue. Themes of redemption and the blurred lines between good and evil are also prevalent throughout his work. These themes add depth and complexity to his stories, making them resonate with audiences on a profound level. Cinematography. Tarantino's cinematography is marked by long takes, tracking shots, and creative camera angles. He often employs unconventional techniques to add visual flair to his films, such as the use of trunk shots and low-angle shots. These techniques create a sense of immersion and draw viewers deeper into the narrative. Production design and the world of the story. Tarantino's attention to detail and production design is exemplary. He meticulously recreates specific time periods, locations, and settings to transport the audience into the world of his stories. Whether it's a 1960s Hollywood in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or a neo-noir crime world in Pulp Fiction, the production design in Tarantino's films is a crucial element that enhances the overall storytelling.
Sound design and music. Tarantino is renowned for his masterful use of music and sound in his films. He curates eclectic soundtracks that feature iconic songs, creating a strong emotional connection between the music and the narrative. The music in Tarantino's films often becomes a character in itself, setting the tone and enhancing the impact of key scenes. Editing and pacing. Tarantino's editing style is dynamic and contributes significantly to the pacing and rhythm of his films. His use of non-linear storytelling and intercutting adds layers of complexity and intrigue to the narrative. The editing choice in Tarantino's films maintain audience engagement and build suspense throughout the story.
Yeah, but you don't believe in a linear storytelling.
Well, it's not. It's not so much I don't believe in it. It's the situation. It's not the fact that I'm on this big crusade against linear storytelling. All right, but it's the thing is, it's not the only game in town.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, the bottom line is, all right, my storyline jumps all over the place.
Right.
In Pulp
Back
Fiction.
and forward.
Yeah, back and forward. Now the thing is, the truth of the matter is, if I had written Pulp Fiction as a novel and I was on your show, you would never even remotely bring up the structure.
Flashbacks or whatever it was.
You would never bring it up, all right? Because it's like a novel can do that no problem. Yeah. Novelists have always had just a complete freedom to pretty much tell their story any way they saw fit, all right? And that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Now the thing is, for both novels and film, 75% of the stories you're going to tell will work better on a dramatic basis, on a dramatically engaging basis, to be told from a linear way. But there is that 25% out there that can be more resonant by telling it this way. And I think in the case of both Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, it gains a lot more resonance being told in this kind of wild way.
Evolution of Tarantino's work. Over the years, Tarantino's filmmaking style has evolved while still retaining its core elements. His early works, such as Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, showcased his bold and innovative approach to storytelling. As his career progressed, his films like Kill Bill and Django Unchained demonstrated a maturation of themes and more elaborate visual storytelling. Examples of Tarantino's work. Cinematography. Analyzing the iconic Mexican standoff scene from Reservoir Dogs, showcasing Tarantino's use of camera angles and tension-building techniques.
Joe, if you kill that man, you die next. Repeat, if you kill that man, you die next.
Larry, we have been friends. And you respect my dad and I respect you, but I will put fucking bullets right through your heart. You put that fucking gun down, now.
God damn you, Joe. Don't make me do this.
Larry, stop pointing that fucking gun at my dad!
Production design. Examining the elaborately detailed recreation of 1960s Los Angeles in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, capturing the essence of the era.
What was
great is how much Quentin and I both saw how we could put Hollywood back to where it was at a certain period of time.
This is Quentin's vision of this fantastical Los Angeles. At the same time, it's the real world. So we gave it a twist of the feeling of what that time was, so that you weren't really just locked into, oh, well, was this exactly there in 1969? And you know, he wanted that sense of being able to do things that if something was a year later, so what? This isn't a documentary.
Sound design in music. Exploring the use of the song Stuck in the Middle with You in the infamous ear-cutting scene from Reservoir Dogs, illustrating how music elevates the intensity. Tarantino is known for his over-the-top sound design, mainly during action and fighting sequences. Performance style. Tarantino's unique directing style extends to his approach to working with actors. He encourages improvisation and allows actors to bring their own interpretation to the characters. This method often leads to standout performances that feel authentic and memorable. The story and characters. Tarantino's films are known for their well-crafted characters with intricate arcs and motivations. Whether it's the bride seeking revenge in Kill Bill, or Django's journey to free his wife in Django Unchained, the characters in Tarantino's films are multidimensional and drive the narratives forward. Tarantino's other stylistic devices. Apart from the previously mentioned techniques, Tarantino incorporates chapters, text, overlays, and references to classic films into his storytelling. These devices add a layer of meta-awareness to his work and showcase his love for cinema history. Visual effects. While Tarantino primarily relies on practical effects, he occasionally uses visual effects to enhance certain scenes or create stylistic flourishes. These effects are subtle and serve to complement the overall aesthetics of his films. Tarantino's frequent collaborators. Throughout his career, Tarantino has worked with a core group of collaborators, including actors such as Samuel L. Jackson and Uma Thurman, cinematographer Robert Richardson, and editor Sally Meng until her unfortunate passing. These partnerships have contributed to the consistency and quality of his films. Tarantino's visual motifs. Tarantino frequently employs visual motifs such as the Red Apple cigarette brand in various films. These motifs not only add depth to the world building, but also serve as subtle connections between different stories in the Tarantino universe. Why Quentin Tarantino remains influential today. Tarantino's influence on the film industry is far-reaching. His bold storytelling, stylistic devices, and innovative techniques have inspired countless filmmakers worldwide. His films continue to resonate with audiences and leave a lasting impact on cinema today. Closing remarks. In conclusion, Quentin Tarantino's filmmaking techniques have cemented him as one of the most influential auteurs in cinema history. His ability to weave compelling narratives, employ unique stylistic devices, and extract exceptional performances from actors make him a true master of his craft. Thank you for joining this exploration of Quentin Tarantino's filmmaking techniques.